Hello everybody and welcome again to my little dance space. Let's have some fun today. I hope I can offer you a little window to your day, and I'm humbled to know there are a few people out there. So let's have a nice little session which is really fun, and it's your own practice. It's not about how brilliant you are or how terrible you are. Let all of that go. So try not to judge yourself, or don't imagine that anyone else is judging you. So let's just have a bit of sharing today. But before we do, I want to say that I know that there are different people out there. I know that there are different ages. So please, if there are children, please make sure things are safe for them. And I know that there might be a prima ballerina out there watching or joining us. So if you want to do triple pirouettes or something, go for it. Or if you want to do more complicated things, please elaborate. And then I know that they're total beginners. So please adapt to what works for your body. So make sure that the safe around you, that the space around you is absolutely safe, and that you can't kick anything or slip on your floor. Particularly uneven floors are dangerous. So please take your own responsibility for that, because I'm not there to see what's going on, and I don't know your body the way you do. So, right, so now I'd like us just for one moment just to scan our bodies. So it's not a medical scan, but scan with your mind's eye. Just feel that you are tuning in, just checking where in your body you are uncomfortable, or how comfortable are you, or how uncomfortable are you. So just check in gently with how it's feeling in your body. Your ankles, your knees, and your hips. Just feel into the hips. So if you have any aches or pains, just acknowledge them, be aware of them, and then let them go. And then into your wrists, good. Fingers, great, good. So I've got a little sequence here for us, which is very focused actually on our spines. So it's a non-ballet sequence, but it's beautiful to do and really relaxing. So what I'd like you to do is you'll be mirroring my movement. If you place your hands with your fingertips showing down, we're going to just slide down to tabletop flat, and I'll show you from the side. So it's tabletop flat like that. And then before you slide further down, depending on your ability, you can slide just as far as you can go and take your hands around your feet up until you're behind your knees. When you're behind your knees, feel like, oops, I'm getting stuck. Then pull your nose towards your belly button, really opening up the vertebra, opening up the spine. Good. Then you're going to draw the hands up to your shoulders, open the shoulders, and drop your hands. And now feel like you are giving the whole world a big hug. Good. And then you're going to swing the arms down. Come up and feel like you're taking the goodness from the world and bringing it right into your heart. And then we start the next sequence. So we kind of go through the music rather than to it. And it can be done very slowly or a little faster. So let's give it a go, everyone. Remember, you can't do it wrong unless you hurt yourself. That's wrong. So thank you to Andrew Holdsworth for this piece. Just take a breath. Place your hands there. So sliding down to tabletop flat. Soften your knees, roll down, go around your feet, drop in your spine. Get stuck with the hands behind your knees, nose to belly button. Bring your hands to your shoulders and roll them back. Do a little parallel plie. Hug the world. Drop the arms and come right up. Breathe in and bring whatever goodness you know there is in the world, bring it into your heart. Excellent. One more round. Place your hands sliding down, tabletop flat. And now really arching in your spine, curling up. And nose towards belly button. Coming up and around. Drop your arms and feet. You're hugging the earth, the whole earth. Drop your hands down and come up. Good. And bring it into your heart. Just activate your feet. Good. Drop the hands. Great. Lovely, everyone. Give those shoulders a roll. Just activate your feet a little more. Good. Rolling in the shoulders. Just gently swaying in the hips. And a nice big hip circle. Oh, you might feel it in the backs of the legs. Good. And the other way around. Lovely. Let's just go into our hips. Feel that feeling inside your hip and inside this hip. Great. Just gently drop to feel what's going on in your neck. Great. Have a big stretch up. Really and open your arms. Lovely. Good, everybody. So nice. So if you've been following the YouTube that I did, the first one I did, we did this to Raya's piece of music. We did this little warm-up. So if we do, we'll take our hands to a low second. And either you're going to do 4 little balancés, or if say that's too fast for you, just do 1 and 2. Whilst everyone else is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do knees up. But we could just do 2 knees up or 4 knees up, 2-step kick or 4-step kick, and a little jog forward and a little jog back. I'm going to only do that and a few little arm swings just to get our circulation going, to know that the people out there are not working when they're not warm. So, ready, everybody? Slow. 1, 2, knees up. 1, 2, 2-step kick. 1, 2, little jog. 1. Now I'm going to do double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4-step kick. 2 twice or 4 times. Little jog. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees up. 1, 2, 3. Step kick. 1. Little jog. Swing back. Excellent. Back. One more. Back. Lovely. Great. I know you did well. I just know it. So, let's see. So now we'll go to our bar. So pull out what is your bar. And I hope it's good and safe and steady. If you think you don't need a bar, that's fine. But if you think you do, use it as your support. So remember, this isn't a syllabus as such, because this is hopefully for everyone to find a little something in there. So if for a moment you think, I can't do it, find your own way to do it. So I want to do something I call pokey feet. And we're just going to do and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, little plie. So this is really strong. Roll onto the balls of the feet, stretch up and low. Now, if you want to do the slow version, you just do 1 and another one, and a little bend. Just go onto the balls of the feet as much as you can, stretch up and lower. So I'll start slowly, then I'll take it to the quicker version. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the balls of the feet and we're going to do a little walk like that. Now, if you're somebody who really, you've got arthritis in your toes, so many of us do, or you just can't do it, then just do a little shuffle like this. You're still part of everything we're doing. So, ready. Let's give that a go. Perky feet. Good for your ankles and foot strength. So the dancers do a lot of these sorts of exercises to become very strong in their feet. One. Little bend. One. Now I'm doing a quick version. 3, 4, yeah. Quick version again. 1, 2, yeah. Great, let's do one more round. And 1, 2, yeah. Roll, stretch, up and lower, rise. Up, rise, up. I know if it's climbing, it's not necessarily bad. And let's do a little. As fast or slowly as you like. So if you're someone who's going to do it really fast, go for it. Otherwise, just slowly. Great, everybody. Well done. So now, after that, please do this little stretch. Whoa. As long as your feet are parallel, facing forward, just hold it there for a bit, because that's quite tough on the legs. Good. Lovely. So I know there's some wonderful teachers out there. So if you're watching, we share and we learn from each other, which is so wonderful. Good. Lovely. So now, today I'm going to do a different plie with you. I'm going to do a plie with you, which I've been doing with my ladies who are up to age 88. And some have done this with me for 6 years, 6, 7 years. And they really do this beautifully. So now, if you're in first position at the bar, this is your first position, we're going to place our hand in bra bar, and we will wait for 2 chords, and then we take the arm up to 5th through 1st, because remember there's 1st, up to 5th, and open. So we're coordinating the arms and the leg movement. So dropping the tailbone, draw up in the belly, and we do a demi-plie. So ballerinas can do full plies, of course, or if you're strong enough, otherwise please don't risk it. And up. Plie, reverse the arm, and open. Then parallel feet, and we do a parallel plie with this. Really try and drop the tailbone, and we do a little looking into a pond, and the arm nicely wraps around like this, and up, open your feet. We do that twice, and then tendu, place it in, this is second, make sure your second is equal, and we do plie, arm goes through first, and up, reverse the arm, plie, arm open. So do you see, I try and put the weight more on my little toe, so I'm not rolling forward, because that will hurt your knees. Then reach up. We're trying to make it one movement. You've done that plie, the last one. Here, bum, there. Then make this one movement over to your bar. Lovely side bend. And over to that side. And open. So we do 2 of those. Then you're going to need to push up. So feel that feeling of pushing up, because then you're going to close in 3rd, which just comes in the center of that foot. And we will do plie, arm up. Now this time the brain wants you to do that, but we're not going to because we're teaching our brains. We're going to go plie, arm up, and then hold it there for another plie, stretch up, and then rise up. You can tighten the rise and lower. Rise up, and I'm going to stop the plie there. Take both arms up. I know my arms are chopped off now, but you know, that's what we're dealing with in this lockdown, or these funny new things we're doing. Right, lower. And open your arms and look away from the bar. And then we'll do this on the other side. So join me with this beautiful plie. Ready, everybody? 2, take the arm up and down, open and plie. Drop the tailbone, weight on the little toe, and plie. Arm open, feet parallel, plie. Look into a pond, look, pop up, and open your feet, good, and plie. Arm up, and plie. Arm open, feet parallel, plie, plie. Now look into the pond again, look, coming up, open the feet, tendu, 2 seconds. Make sure you're equal. Arm up. Plie. Make sure the knees go through the center of the foot. Good. And plie another round. Arm up. And try not to drop the shoulder at all. And over. Now push up. Closing third. Keep it there, plie. Hold it there, 2 rises, and rise up, and lower. Rise up and hold it there. See if you can hold it. Feel the balls of the feet going right into the ground. Steady yourself. Good, and lower. Look away. Place your hands nicely. Good. Pity to stop the music, but that's what we have to do. So let's do the same plie on this side. So ready, everybody? I bet you're doing really well. Okay, so ready, everyone? So I meant to say check in with that beautiful ballet posture. Drop, tailbone, draw up in the belly. Open up your shoulders. You need to get that opening feeling. Good. And place your hand on your bar. We're taking the arm up and open for preparation. Ready? And up, open. Ready to go. Plie, arm up. Plie, arm open. Feet parallel. Just sink down. Look into a pond. And come up. Open the feet and repeat that. And plie, arm up, and plie, arm open, feet parallel, plie, forward bend. Coming up, and open now, place it nice and equally at second. Plie, arm up, and plie, arm open. Take it all like a big rainbow. Open, plie again, plie, up, plie. Now remember, you're going to push up from this foot, push up, closing third, arm up, keep the arm there, plie, back with the shoulder. 2 rises, rise, and rise, cross your feet a little more, so long back of neck, long spine, great, drop the tailbone, grip the ankles, and open up. And looking away. Great. Good. Well done. I bet you all did really well. So now I'd like us to do a beautiful little battement tendu. So today I'll do some of what we did last time and these new things. So for this battement tendu, I think it's slow enough if you're not really experienced. I had a group of people yesterday who have never done ballet, and they did this really well yesterday. So we're going to push from the heel. This is your battement tendu. Pull back. This is devant. Push. And now a little plie. Drop the tailbone. À la seconde. And pull back. À la seconde. Plie. Now derrière. Push. Pull back. And push. Pull back. And here you're going to rise or relever to grip. So you go up on your toes and you can be the ballerina that you want to be. Just tiny little steps and lower. We also do it with arms, but not yet. So back, one. Repeat the whole thing. Coming from the back, plie, then the side, straight, one, one plie, one straight, and one plie. Drop the arms. So if you want to relever, you can relever, or if you have delicate feet, just a soft little rise or not. And little kuru, you could be a bit creative with this. Okay, and then we do the other side. So we'll have to shift to do the other side. Right, so ready. Gorgeous music again. Enjoy. Close your feet and up, front little plie. Good. À la seconde. Straight legs. À la seconde. Plie. Derrière. One. Straight. Plie. And releve, rise. Dance it. And then now back. Back and straight legs. Back little plie. Good. Side. Straight. Side. Plie. Rise on releve. Little good. Good. So I have to pause. So you could have kurued all the way around to the other side, which is what we normally do in class. Now, carry on. We're going to point to the front now. Ready? One. Straight legs. One plie. À la seconde. Straight. One. Now do the other. Back. Slightly deeper, plie up, dance it, and below, no back, straight legs, good plie, à la seconde, straight legs, soft plie, now devant, one, straight and one plie, now your little rise on with. Go wherever you like now. Don't look away as if you've done nothing. You haven't traveled well. Right. Because bar work is really neat. Right. Okay. Good, everybody. I know you're doing really well. So this is really only a little half an hour class. So I always run out of time. That's typical. So I'm going to do the little rond de jambe that we were doing last time. And this is my friend Natalie Harrison, ballerina, who inspired this visualization with the rond de jambe. So I literally see a little blob of, say, red, a blob of white, And I wish you were there to tell me what other color. So red, white, and orange. And we're going to just mix the paint and make a big D on the floor. And we do that twice, and then we do a little plie. Come on. We do the same on the other side. You could do a different color in your mind, in your imagination. And we're making another D, except the Ds are almost like two half circles. Good, plie, and up. And then we do, so this is outwards of the body that we move the leg. Now we're going to move it inwards. Little blob, blobby, blobby, through and round, through and round, plie, and up. Same on this side, blobby, 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 through and round, plie, stretch up, and then plie again. Drop that tailbone, and remember, you don't go way over the feet. Keep the heels on the floor, and we chasse. And really do a beautiful stretch over. Close your feet. It's not very slow. Plie, chasse. Enjoy that stretch. Come up, close the feet. I'm moving a little this way. Then plie. Roll onto the balls of the feet. Make sure you're steady. Pull up and lower. Two little rises. Up, lower, up, and balance there before you come down. Opening your book, opening feet. Remember the weight on the little toe. Good. Drop the tailbone. Always, always that gorgeous ballet posture. Great. So, for this one, I'm playing you this beautiful piece that Raya did for us. So, I'll just start it again. Ready, everybody? Place your hands on the bar. Little blob of paint. Blob. One, front, side, back, and smudge the dots. Smudge. Close your feet, little plie. Plie. Up, front on the other side. 1, 2, 3. See the color. Smudge the dots. Little plie. And back. A la seconde. And smudge the dots. Smudge them. Round. Little plie. Plie. And now back. Other side. Back. 1. And side. And smudge the dots. Smudge the round. Plie. Plie. And stretch up. Enjoy this. It's so nice. Plie. And chasse. Use that belly. Feel how strong that is. Plie parallel. Roll over nice and strong. Stretch. And lower. Two little rises. Up. Lower and rise. Up. Both arms up. And look away. Lovely. Well done. I bet you did well. I bet. That is such a nice exercise. So do practice that one. Now, I did promise that I would do something more with your combattement. So I shall do that. I think we might go over by 5 minutes today, but it doesn't really matter, I hope, for most people, although I find people are so busy with this shutdown, or lockdown. Now, I'm going to play you this delightful piece for our grand battement. So, Helen, I'm doing this. So we take the arm from first to second, and we're going to do point and lift up. Really feel it here in the belly, and point, close your feet, and point, lift it up, and point, pull it back. Good, then back, push, lift it up. So it's very controlled, And then one more on the side. So that's en croix, shape of a cross. There, and then quickly turn it back. Because then we do the bit I did with you last time, which is swish forward, swish back. And that's quite fast. Swish forward and back. Actually, that's not so fast. This bit is. Then we cloche, ringing of a bell. 1 and 2. We do 8. Maybe we could add 4 more and 8 more of these, and then drop, but please turn that foot and this foot parallel, otherwise you don't get the benefit of that stretch. Reach up, strong, beautiful posture. Yes, try not to lean back, and this knee shouldn't go too far over that foot. So it's really steady. Then we're going to push up from that back foot. Push up if you can. Bring it. So you're allowed to cheat a little if you need to bend that knee. So we keep trying and learning. And then if you think you can, my shoe is doing something funny, yeah, there. Then you can be here. So yoga is there. We're not yogaing. We are there. Then lower and finish. So I'm playing the tiku tiku. Beautiful piece. Right, ready everybody? Drop your shoulders. Feel that in the back leg. Gently come up if you can, but use your bar if you need to. Make it safely to the mat. Both arms up. Sorry to stop this gorgeous music. Let's do the other side. Always the other side. So I hope you're looking after yourselves because it is grand bâtiment, but we do what I call petit grand, little big. We only do little big ones. Right, to suit us. Let it suit you. Okay, this side. I hope it's clear for everybody. Ready. Nice and strong. Drop your tailbone. You feel it here. Now we're going to flush. Ring the bell. So I'm going to do with the low leg. That's not the leg is low, flat. And even if your leg is here. 5, 6, 7. You should find like that. Place it down. Good. Hold it there. Make sure it's forward. Hold that hold it for a bit if you can. Open the arms. Come down into a little knee. Good. Great, isn't that music wonderful? So, yes, well done everybody. Do a little stretch of the spine. Good. And arching the back a little. Great. And a stretch. And a stretch on the other side. Good, because that's quite hard work. Sometimes people tell me they didn't know it was such hard work. Right, so we're going to do the arm positions again to Raya's little dance piece. So if I just run through it briefly, we're going to do arms to first, that's opposite your belly button, open to second, arms to third, and fourth. And when we do this, bring this one across, feel like the legs are just melting a little bit. Now here, remember you have choices for those who are experienced. You can do a turn, otherwise we're doing a little rise up and lower. So you're welcome to turn if you like, but that's how I'll do it. Then we do the other arm, and then we do chassé, so we're shifting our weight. And feel like somebody's gently pulling your hands up. If you need to hinge, that's fine, do that. Even that's enough for some people if you've got lower back or hip things. Or else if you want to lift it up, and then we keep the arms where they're chassé, point or hinge, and a little lift. And you could just add a little twirl of your own and cross your heart at the end. Give yourself a hug. I'm sure you deserve a hug. Okay, so let's just get this little piece ready, everybody. And a little breathe. Lower. First to second. Third. Fourth cross and a little melt up to fifth. Open our arms. Close. Now the other side. And first to second. Third. Fourth cross, a little breathe. And fifth to a little rise up. Now we're going to chassé to shift. Shift your weight. There. And up. And shift. There. If you can, lift it up. Cross your heart and make it into a self-hug, which actually is lovely for your neck. But then you need to do it both ways. A self-hug the other way. Good. Great, everybody. So again, you can practice this afterwards with the YouTube. And what I'd like to just say is that we need to turn from our shoulders and then gently drop the hands. If you then sweep your arms up and drop them into fifth, it makes a beautiful fifth. So I'll just do that again. So if you turn the hands right up, tuck your elbows into your waist, turn only the hand, bend your knees a little, swish the arms straight up, and then drop them into fifth. So you really feel it works here and here with the arms. It's quite hard. Right. So now let's do our beautiful little dance. So I'm going to play you this piece, And I think you will remember, because if you've done it with me. So I'll just run you through it. We're going to do, so we're here, right? Woo! I'm over time. Step 1 and 2. Ronde jump 2 and 3. There and 4. Now for people who will find the balance difficult, let's do 4, 1 and 2 and 3, and or a balance if you know a balance. And then if you're a total beginner, just do a little side bend and a little side bend. So I'll do it once that way, and then the second time I'll do it the slightly more difficult way, and I'll take us into a little curtsy. Okay, right. Ready, everybody? Ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3. Step. Little step. So we do 4 of these. So now rock. Rock and 1. Now the slightly harder one. Now balance safe. Balance safe 1 or rock. Rock. Chasse. Chasse or just a little side bend. Drop. To show the end of your beautiful dance. Well done. Let's just do a stretch on this side so our bodies feel really balanced. Little forward bend. Oh, nice. Soften the knees. Roll up. Just roll the shoulders a little. Good, good. Right, so we're just going to do a little finishing off. So we will just do a curtsy. Follow me with a curtsy. We'll take it on. Up through first, up. And a lovely little bend. So basically you hide this foot and bend both knees. Good. And we will, so you can hinge there again. And we could say thank you for dance. And step again. And, or if you're a bloke, you could just do that. So there we say up, thank you for music. And we make a little circle with the wrist. Good. And then for the rest, just mirror me, follow me. Ready, everybody? Step, take a nice big step. Thank you for dance. And open your arms. Step, for men it's this. For ladies, curtsy. We say thank you for music. I say thank you for my beating heart. I say thank you to you and you. Let's give the world a big hug. Big hug to the world. And just swing that and up. Another big hug to the world. Hug. Drop your arms. Pull up. Please drink some water. And do a few little stretches like these. Thank you everybody for joining me. I feel really privileged. Well done.